Hey guys, JPMX21 here. Welcome to welcome back to another WWE preview slash review. And today we are doing the preview of WWE's WrestleMania 32. Yes, it's finally time. Bring in the hype, because the hype is here. Kind of. I mean, I've been hyped for more WrestleManias than this one. This WrestleMania is kind of like meh. The card is like meh. But either way, I'm still expecting a great show. They to put a hell of a show in this pay-per-view, because this is the most important pay-per-view of the year. So today, like I said, we are doing a preview of WWE Wrestlemania, what did they call it? The Sports Entertainment Spectacular WrestleMania. We're doing it, so pretty much on the day that I'm recording this, 11 matches were confirmed. So I'm gonna do a preview of every single match. Every single match, 11 matches, I'm gonna do the preview of them. If any match is added, I don't know. I will do the review, but I can't do the preview. I'm doing this earlier because it's WrestleMania. The storyline should not change in how many? Today's 31st. WrestleMania is on the 4th or the 3rd. I don't know. WrestleMania is on the 3rd. So yeah, and also NXT Takeover Dallas is tomorrow. So we're gonna see that. But let's begin with the WrestleMania preview. So we're gonna start off with the traditional, the 3rd annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So this match kind of gets me. Why is this a thing? No, it makes sense. It's a thing. It's a thing. Of course it's a thing. It makes sense. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, in my opinion, it should be to push somebody. And on the past few years, the past 2 years actually, the guys that won it, I mean, Cesaro got a huge push at the beginning. She was even in the title picture on the WWE World Heavyweight title picture once, since he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, but then he just flopped. And I heard on the Stone Cold podcast that basically Cesaro doesn't get his push. I mean, now he doesn't get his push because he's injured, but Cesaro doesn't get his push because he's not good on the mic. Like, why? And he said, I don't know if it is European style. Come on, Vince, you pushed some of European stars that have no mic skills, absolutely no mic skills, and now you're gonna say that Cesaro doesn't have mic skills, so that's why you don't have a push. Okay. Then last year it was Big Show. Big Show just won the Battle Royal just so he can be the giant of this era, and yeah, but he's not Andre. But he didn't got a push at all. He won the Battle Royal, then he faced Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules, I think. Did he face Roman Reigns? I don't know. I don't even remember. But this year, I am actually thinking there are some few superstars that have been confirmed. So I think Tyler Breeze, the whole Social Outcasts, Big Show, Kane, Fandango, Jack Swagger, Goldust, R-Truth, all those mid-carders, jobbers, all that rubber, and Damien Sandow. Let's not forget about Damien Sandow, the man that should have got a push and never got it. He actually got a push when he won Money in the Bank, but then he flopped and they just forgot about Damien Sandow. But yeah, so not gonna be too long on this match, because this match, I don't know, it's not unpredictable. You can't predict, because There are rumors that the man that wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal this year is gonna get a huge push. He's gonna get pushed to the main event. So I am going I'm just gonna say one name, because this character, this superstar, this wrestler, I mean, he's one of those guys that should have a match at WrestleMania. It's pretty much like John Cena, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, pretty much. I mean, he's not all the talent that those are, but he's still, in my opinion, he should get like a WrestleMania match of itself. But he didn't. For me, when we look at the card, he doesn't get it. And I'm talking about Bray Wyatt. Yes, I'm talking about Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, I don't know. Bray Wyatt, I mean, he faced the top two last WrestleManias. He debuted on WrestleMania 30 as Bray Wyatt. Debuted at WrestleMania 30. And when he debuted at WrestleMania 30, he lost against John Cena. Last year, he lost against The Undertaker. What better opponents do you have than John Cena and The Undertaker at WrestleMania? That's like the best thing you could have. The best thing you could have. And yes, Bray Wyatt lost 2 matches. It's kind of like Undertaker was expected. Maybe not, like Undertaker passing up the torch to Bray Wyatt, maybe? I don't know. But, I don't know, just Bray Wyatt, lately he's been getting more cheers than boos. He's supposed to be a heel, but that thing of him, they're probably gonna turn him face this year. I don't know if it's in the summer, in the end of the year. I don't know, but I feel like they're gonna turn Bray Wyatt face. They're gonna turn him face to see how it works, because it does look like The Undertaker is a phenomenal, no pun intended, because we're gonna talk about AJ in a minute, but Bray Wyatt is a phenomenal character. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much more about this match. So for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, I am gonna give the match to Bray Wyatt. Wyatt can help him out, and in the end, it's just the Wyatts. I think Luke Harper's injured. The Wyatts can help him out, and like Bray Wyatt then says, leave, and the Wyatts leave. And Bray Wyatt wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So I'm going for Bray Wyatt to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So coming up next, we have a tag team contest. I think these 4 first matches that I'm going to say, are all in the pre-show, which makes like 4 matches in the pre-show. That's a lot. You usually have 1 hour of the podcast. The second hour is a match or 2. And then you start with a show. But that's not going to happen this time, I guess. So we have a tag team contest. We have the Usos against the Dudley Boys. So, how can I say about this thing? Like, the Dudleys, for me, I've said it on Fastlane. I don't know if I said it in the preview or the review, but the Dudley Boys are really good heels. In my opinion, the Dudley Boys should have been heels, not since they came back. I'm not gonna say since they came back, but a little bit earlier, because things were not working out for them. WWE forgot about them since they didn't get the titles against the New Day. So yeah, that's why they turned them heel. And I guess they did a good job, because they actually are doing a pretty nice job as a heel team. About the Usos, I mean, it's not that I don't like the Usos. It's not that I don't like the Usos. I like the Usos are okay to me. But to be honest, storyline purpose, what the Dudleys need, this match, the Dudleys need to win. I'm gonna go for the Dudley Boys to win this match, because it makes sense. Maybe the win can put them back in the title picture against the New Day now that the New Day are kind of turning babyface. Maybe that could be it. Maybe that could be the thing that they're going for, turning the Dudleys heel, turning the New Day face, and then rebrand the New Day versus the Dudley Boys now with the opposite side, now that the New Days are face and the Dudleys are heel. The opposite that happened at Night of Champions and Hell in a Cell. So, yeah. For this match, the Usos against the Dudley Boys, I am going to go for the Dudley Boys. So, let's go for the next match. In the next match, Jesus Christ, it makes absolutely no sense, and never before the United States Championship has been so useless at WrestleMania. I mean, probably, but I was not around. Like, are you serious? We have Kalisto defending his United States Championship against Ryback. This match does not have any storyline at all. Does not have any storyline. I'm just gonna tell you. I can tell you the whole story of this match. One Monday Night Raw, Ryback against Sin Cara. Sin Cara loses to Ryback, and Ryback goes to the mic and says to Kalisto, "Hey, this is a proof that bigger is better. Now how about you face me for the United States Championship at WrestleMania?" Kalisto on the next night, on an interview, he said, "Okay." And then that's it. That's it. That is it. Nothing more happened. Nothing more happened. I don't know. I don't even know if Ryback is a heel or not. I can't even understand if he's just a man looking to go for the US title or if he's a heel. I don't understand. But either way, this just looks like to me that this for me looks like the JBL Rey Mysterio combination at the JBL Rey Mysterio combination WrestleMania 25, because it's the little guy against. I mean, I don't say that JBL is a big guy. He's not, but a superior man in terms of muscle and all that stuff. And I think that's what they're going for. Hopefully they're not gonna make Ryback lose in the second in such a few times that that Rey Mysterio won, the JBL lost. But either way, I am gonna go for this match. I'm gonna go with Kalisto. Yes, Kalisto is gonna prove to Ryback that bigger is not always better. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna go for. So this match, I'm not even gonna talk about too much about this match, and I kind of feel like, why am I not talking too much about this match? Because this match doesn't have any storyline at all. It's like, I'm not even gonna say it's like R-Truth versus Curtis Axel at Fastlane, but it's kind of similar if you put it that way. But yeah, so the US title match, Kalisto versus Ryback, I'm gonna go with Kalisto. So let's move on to some Divas action. So we have a tag team, not five. It's a 10 Divas tag team match with we have Team Total Divas. Yes, these are the names. Team Total Divas against Team Bad and Blonde. Team Total Divas represented by Brie Bella, Paige, Natalia, Alicia Fox, and Eva Marie. Yes, Eva Marie is at WrestleMania. She's a heel in NXT, and now she's going for the baby faces at WrestleMania. Like, are you serious? I actually thought about this match, and this match doesn't look too bad to me. This match, no pun intended, because it's Team Bad and Blonde, but this match doesn't look too bad for me, because I was thinking, yeah, the team, I'm just gonna say it now, Team Bad and Blonde, represented by Lana, Summer Rae, Tamina, Naomi, and Emma. So this didn't look too bad. Like, I mean, Team Bad and Blonde is kind of, it's a cool team, I guess. And when you put it that way, I was thinking about it and I thought, okay, so then you have Brie Bella, you're gonna have Paige, Alicia Fox, and Natalya. So what is gonna be the fifth? And I actually went to WWE.com and I went to the Divas section, and all of the other divas were heels. And for me, that was like, okay, Nikki Bella's not coming back. Nikki Bella's injured. Is possibly any diva that was out coming back just for WrestleMania? No, it's Eva Marie. It's Eva Marie. I mean, not that I mean, she's not a good wrestler. She's not a good wrestler. She can't compete with. I mean, we haven't seen much of Lana. Lana's kind of doing her debut, almost her debut. I think that is it her debut. Did Lana actually face anybody before? Did it face Summer Rae when that whole Ziggler-Rusev thing happened? I don't know. But about that, we're I don't know. This match is kind of like 50-50 for me, because I can see Eva Marie costing the Team Total Divas the match, but I could also see Team Total Divas winning the match because Brie Bella is going to retire. That I don't think that's no longer a rumor. I think that's a fact. Brie Bella is gonna retire after WrestleMania. I think that is a thing. So I kind of want to go in this match. I kind of want to go for the Team Total Divas just because Brie Bella can have her last match as a victory. Because I mean, she's leaving to be with Daniel Bryan. They're gonna get a family and all that stuff. Makes absolutely sense. Makes absolutely sense. Of course, if you want to have a family, you just gotta give up on some things. And wrestling, she chose to give up on wrestling. I mean, that for me, that is completely fine. If you want to build a family, you have to get some priorities, and yes. But for that, I'm gonna go for it. I'm not even gonna talk too much more about this match. For Team Total Divas against Team Bad and Blonde, I'm gonna go with Team Total Divas. I'm gonna guess Brie Bella is gonna get the final pin, just so Brie Bella can have her last. So she has her last moment in the WWE, and it's not like she loses the match. Like, come on, please don't lose the match. So let's go on and move on. These matches are in the pre-show, I think. All of these 4 matches that I said are in the pre-show, which makes kind of no sense. 4 matches in the pre-show. The other ones that gotta be long as hell. The other matches gotta be long as hell. Now, let's go ahead and see. We are having the next match is a 7-man ladder match for the Intercontinental title. Yes, this match I'm really looking forward to, but I kind of have some cons on this thing. So we have Kevin Owens defending his Intercontinental Championship against Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn, The Miz, Sin Cara, Stardust, and Zack Ryder. Now, the thing is, all of this chemistry between Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, and Kevin Owens, all of this was expected. All of this was expected, a fatal 4-way. At least a fatal 4-way, because you knew Ziggler, Sami Zayn, The Miz, you knew that those 3 were on the title picture. Those 3 were going to WrestleMania to face it in the title match. Then you had a match on Raw with Zack Ryder, Stardust, and Sin Cara, which are men that have absolutely no thing to do with this match. They would just put it there, just like, take it, get your opportunity, do your spots. Like, that makes, I mean, Zack Ryder is only there because Neville got injured, and I would understand perfectly Neville getting a title shot at WrestleMania. Absolutely. Absolutely. If Neville got that title shot, I would. It would be absolutely amazing. But Neville got injured in the match with Chris Jericho, and yeah, he got injured, so Neville is missing WrestleMania. That is very sad. That is very sad indeed. So yeah, Zack Ryder is here to replace Neville, which, I mean, Zack Ryder's days are kind of off. They're like he's like in the hype bros at NXT. He comes to the main roster just to do part of a jobber. That's basically what it is. And Stardust, just bring back Cody, please. Just bring back Cody Rhodes. That is so much better. He had that dashing Cody Rhodes personality. That dashing Cody Rhodes disfigured personality was absolutely perfect. He was getting a huge push. He's one of the best Intercontinental Champions in this era. He's probably the best Intercontinental Champion, Cody Rhodes, because look at what he did to the title. He rebranded the title. He went back, and in my opinion, the Intercontinental title is the most beautiful title in WWE right now. I mean, yes, you can say that WWE World Heavyweight Championship is okay, but look at the white. He rebranded it, and at the same time, he rebranded the title, and at the same time went back to the origins. So yeah, Dolph Ziggler was very expected to be in this match. Sami Zayn, we kind of saw it from the Royal Rumble when Sami Zayn came at number 20, 21, I guess. When Sami Zayn came, he was kind of expected to be in the Intercontinental title picture. Sin Cara is not doing anything. I don't even understand why Sin Cara is in this match. Really, he hasn't done anything from now since Kalisto won the US title. He hasn't done anything. He's basically like the third wheel of Kalisto. I mean, not kind of the third wheel, but basically it is. So yeah. And then we have The Miz. The Miz also, like Ziggler, expected to be. The Miz and Dolph Ziggler have been trading wins back to back. And yeah. So that's kind of the thing. So who am I gonna go for? Who am I gonna go for in this ladder match? I think if I have to pick a top three, I don't want to say top three. Top three is kind of lame. Top two of winning, I will kind of say Owens and Zayn. If I want to say who is gonna win the match, I think I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn. I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn becoming the new Intercontinental Champion. And I was kind of like, if you asked me last week or 2 weeks ago, if the match wasn't even settled, but I was sure, yeah, Sami Zayn is gonna win the match. But now that you say it in other ways, I kind of think, well, maybe Kevin Owens can retain and gets his big WrestleMania moment, which is not bad. And Kevin Owens is set to get a huge push this year. And I'm just going to say what I think the push he's going to have. He's going to win Money in the Bank. He's going to win Money in the Bank. But yeah, I'm going for Sami Zayn on this ladder match for the Intercontinental title. And then you can have Owens versus Zayn on Payback, and then on Extreme Rules. I think Payback this year is first in Extreme Rules, which makes much more sense because look at the name, it's Payback. You're getting Payback from WrestleMania. And then you have Extreme Rules. You know, we can see Zayn and Owens going on a rivalry. That goes back That goes back to NXT. That even goes back to indie wrestling. Indie wrestling, Owens and Zayn. That goes back. Like Kevin Steen and El Generico, I think. Yeah. So that goes back. So for this Intercontinental Championship ladder match, I'm going to go for Sami Zayn to win the Intercontinental title. So, moving on, we have the Tag Team title match. We have the New Day. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. We have the New Day defending their Tag Team Championship against the League of Nations. League of Nations, of course, being Wade Barrett, Sheamus, Alberto Del Rio, and Rusev. And the New Day, of course, everybody knows the New Day because they rock. And the New Day, Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Xavier Woods. It is a 3-on-4 handicap match. It is indeed a 3-on-4 handicap match for the tag team titles. And, you know, the New Day has the Freebird style. You know, speaking of Freebird, that actually makes a lot of sense that the New Day is at WrestleMania doing this because the fabulous Freebirds are going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. The New Day has the Freebird tag team style because not only Kofi and Big E are champions, Xavier is also champion, so they have the three of them are the champions. And then I guess the League of Nations is kind of going for that too. If the League of Nations wins, they're kind of the 4 of them are champions. I guess they're going for that. But yeah, I heard rumors that the New Day are entering at the AT&T Stadium in unicorns, and please make that happen. Oh my God, that is absolutely hilarious. The New Day are always funny, and you know what? When they start turning New Day babyface, I was kind of worried because the New Day as babyface, they were booed because they didn't have any personality. They turned them heel, and they got a huge push, a super improvement, and now they said, okay, now this heel turn was good. They're now good on the mic. They're fabulous on the mic first. They're fabulous on the mic. They're great. They have great chemistry in the ring. So now we can go back to the babyface, but keep the bootios. I'm gonna get my box of bootios this Sunday at WrestleMania. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want the League of Nations to be in the tag team title picture. I wanted Soft to be on the main roster. I mean, I could have even seen the Dudley Boys and the Usos in a triple threat tag team match, I guess, or even a fatal 4-way. You can throw the League of Nations as well there, but I'm gonna go with the New Day, of course. I'm gonna go with the New Day to win this match because New Day rocks. New Day rocks. Yeah, I love the New Day. I mean, I was kind of worried with the babyface turn, but the babyface turn, they're still good. They're still awesome. They haven't changed anything, and they're awesome. Like they were on heels, they're awesome. League of Nations, I mean, when it's a 3-on-4 handicap match, it just proves like the babyfaces are gonna win, and the New Day are gonna get the huge moment at WrestleMania. Yeah, that's basically it. The New Day for me are gonna win, retain the titles, and have their big WrestleMania moment, and everybody at the AT&T Stadium goes New Day rocks. New Day rocks. Because they're awesome. They're awesome. They're phenomenal. And speaking of phenomenal, moving on from this tag team title picture, speaking of phenomenal, our next match is the phenomenal one, AJ Styles against Y2J Chris Jericho. And for one reason, I just got a facepalm when this match was announced, and when they went with the tag team title picture. They went to the tag team title picture, Y2AJ. And I thought, okay, maybe the New Day is not going to turn face. The New Day is not going to turn face. the match at WrestleMania is probably going to be Styles and Jericho against the New Day, and Styles and Jericho are going to win. And then Jericho turns heel when they get a t-shirt. Like, come on. They got the day that they got the t-shirt, Chris Jericho turned heel. And I guess he should have turned heel on Fastlane, in my opinion. If they made him turn heel, he should have turned heel on Fastlane, not on a Raw. He should have turned heel on Fastlane. But for this match, I'm kind of disappointed because the rubber match was at Fastlane. AJ won the first one, Jericho won the second one, Styles won AJ won the third. Rubber match, Styles wins the rivalry, game over. But no, this rivalry is gonna keep going, and I swear to God, if this thing goes until Payback, please no. And please give AJ a push after this. Please give AJ a push after this. But this is my problem with this match. The other thing, it's better AJ versus Jericho than put AJ on. I mean, they could have put AJ on the ladder match, which I was not. I mean, replace Zack Ryder and Sin Cara with AJ and Jericho, and that's a perfect match. That's a phenomenal match. No pun intended. But yeah, so I could see this match going two ways. I could see this match going one way. AJ Styles wins clean, puts a hell of a match, and steals the show. Or Chris Jericho cheats to win. Yes, I could very well see Chris Jericho cheating to win the match. But if he cheats to win the match, this rivalry is gonna go on and go on. This rivalry is gonna go for one more pay-per-view. And this rivalry has been since the night after the Royal Rumble, when AJ debuted on Raw. This rivalry has been going. But yeah. But who am I gonna go for? I have to go for my boy AJ. I have to go for AJ. I can't go for AJ. AJ is, like I've said, AJ is my favorite wrestler in WWE right now. I love AJ. AJ puts a hell of a match. I hope he steals the show. He puts a hell of a match on Jericho. Jericho becomes joked about losing at WrestleMania and losing to Styles 3 times. And yeah, but Jericho is an awesome heel. He proved it again. Jericho is a awesome heel. He's a great heel. So yeah. So in this match, AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho, I'm gonna go for AJ Styles. Now, moving on, we have the match that I predicted at Fastlane. That I predicted on the review of Fastlane. We have the Divas title match. We have a triple threat match for the Divas Championship. We have the champion, Charlotte, defending against Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. I just have 2 words for this match. Sasha Banks. Okay, moving on. No, never mind. So yeah. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna go for Sasha. Sasha, I just read an article before starting recording this that the Divas Championship and the Divas, the whole Divas division is gonna be rebranded. I think they're gonna turn them back to women, to the Women's Championship, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. We have to see on Raw. We have to see what's gonna happen on Raw. On the Raw after WrestleMania. So yeah, I'm gonna go. This match was pretty much seen. Charlotte, can I see Charlotte winning? No. But I could see Charlotte winning more than Becky. That's kind of a thing. But yeah, so I could see like Sasha gets the bank statement and Becky gets the disarmor her, and Sasha taps out at the same time. I don't know. No, not Sasha Charlotte, but no, I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks on this match because Sasha, you know, Becky got her chance at the Royal Rumble. I like Becky. You know, my favorite of the three. I don't know. I like both. I like all the three. I like all the three. I like Charlotte, I like Sasha, and I like Becky. Those are the three divas. Those are the three my three favorite divas in this roster. I'm saying it. Those are this match I wanted it because they are my three favorite divas of WWE right now. But for me, I feel like Becky got her chance at the Royal Rumble. Ric Flair can turn on Charlotte because Ric Flair can cost Charlotte the match, but I don't know. We're gonna see. WWE, thank you for turning Sasha Banks face. Turning Sasha Banks into a baby face was the best thing you did since Sasha came to the main roster, because Sasha's always cheered. It makes no sense of Sasha being a heel if she's always cheered when she comes out to the ring. Makes no sense of Sasha being a heel. So congratulations WWE. Applause for turning Sasha to a babyface. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks to win this match. Sasha Banks is gonna get the big WrestleMania moment, and the title picture could be rebranded. The Divas division could be rebranded. So yeah, that's my thing. So moving on, we have kind of, I guess this is the match that I'm most looking forward to. We have the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose goes on against the Beast Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. The Lesnar's kind of okay. Yeah, we have Dean Ambrose against Brock Lesnar in a no-holds-barred street fight. Now, the only time the time that this match was announced, I thought instantaneously they're gonna make Dean Ambrose, and I said it in the Fastlane review, they're gonna make Dean strong, but I don't think Dean can do this. They're gonna make him strong like always, but I don't think Dean can do this. But then I thought, Lesnar doesn't need the win, and Lesnar, number one, Lesnar doesn't need the win. Ambrose is the man in all of WrestleMania. The man in every single match. Ambrose is the one that needs a win the most. He lost the Intercontinental title. He was the last man eliminated at the Royal Rumble. He lost the main event of Fastlane. He does need a win. He definitely needs a win. But Lesnar doesn't. But Lesnar wins against The Undertaker. And that's my issue. Lesnar beats The Undertaker at WrestleMania. So how can Dean Ambrose beat Brock Lesnar how can Dean Ambrose beat the man that beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania? And then it came out to me. So how many times did Brock Lesnar lose? I mean, on a one-on-one, not a triple threat, not that. On a one-on-one match, how many times did Brock lose? Only twice. He only lost twice. He lost against John Cena, and he lost against Triple H. He lost against John Cena in an Extreme Rules match, when John Cena went for an attitude adjustment on the steel stairs. He went for attitude adjustment on the steel stairs. Then he won. He lost against Triple H. Triple H did a pedigree against Lesnar on the steel stairs. And then is Dean Ambrose gonna go for dirty deeds on Lesnar on the steel stairs and pick up the win? You know, even though my prediction could be very, very wrong, I have to go for Dean Ambrose on this match. I mean, I could be a hell of wrong, but I have to go for Dean Ambrose. I have to go for Dean because Dean Ambrose is the man that needs the win the most. In all of the men, women, all the persons at WrestleMania, he's the one that needs the victory. He's been constantly losing and getting squashed by Lesnar on. I mean, sometimes, yeah. He even got like. I mean, we saw Mick Foley giving Ambrose the baseball bat, kind of passing up the torch. He even said it. Consider this passing up the torch, and this match is gonna be a hell of a match. I'm just gonna say, I hope, if not Undertaker and Shane steal the show, Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar are definitely gonna steal the show. So, Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar in a no-holds-barred street fight. I'm gonna go with Dean Ambrose. So, moving on, we have the second to last match on the card. We have, like I previously mentioned, we have The Undertaker. The Undertaker goes one-on-one against Shane McMahon in a hell in a cell. Like, I was completely shocked when Vince announced it. I was like, your opponent will be The Undertaker. And I was like, what? Like, Undertaker's rivalries have been so, like, Undertaker rivalries have been for example, some guy becomes super upset because he doesn't get in the title picture. Some guy gets super upset because he doesn't get in the title picture. Then he goes on to face Undertaker. CM Punk. I'm looking at you. Yeah. So, that's basically it. Some guy that doesn't get in the title picture gets super upset, and then I'm going after the second best thing. Undertaker, I'm coming after you. So yeah. And now you put Shane McMahon and The Undertaker. Oh, and this is a match that is a. This match has some bets on it. So, if Shane wins, Shane McMahon gets full control of Monday Night Raw, and he gets full control of Monday Night Raw and something else. I mean, he gets back the honor of being Vince's son, I guess. I read something on Wikipedia or something like that, but if The Undertaker loses, The Undertaker does not compete at WrestleMania anymore. So this match is kind of like, so are we supposed to cheer for Shane because we want the Authority gone? Or are we supposed to cheer for The Undertaker because we want The Undertaker at WrestleMania next year? Because looking at it, The Undertaker, people say it, The Undertaker's WrestleMania is The Undertaker's yard. If Undertaker doesn't go to WrestleMania, I mean, he can put some good matches on the other pay-per-views, but it's not WrestleMania. And of course, I think John Cena Undertaker was scheduled. I think it was scheduled, but Cena got injured. Come on, Cena. Cena, why did you have to get injured on the time that we needed you? The time that we needed him, he got injured. First of all, The Undertaker should have never lost the streak, because he was known for that. The streak should have never ended. Even though some people say, and I kind of agree, The Undertaker should have retired at WrestleMania 2028 on the end of an era and end up with 20-0. 20-0, simply clean. 20 victories, 0 losses. We're good. We're good there. Now, yeah, that's a thing. Now, if we kind of look to the other part of the story, why is Shane McMahon in this title picture? Not title picture, against The Undertaker. Why wouldn't they put another person? Just so we can think. I mean, this match is gonna be good. Like, it's gonna be a good match, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird match to me, because why is The Undertaker's Vince's bitch? It's like they've been constantly saying. Shane McMahon said, Shane O'Mac said, "Oh, since I have the utmost of respect to you, but this time you're being Vince's bitch." And The Undertaker responded, "Since you were born, you were always your daddy's bitch." And yes, like, they're using The Undertaker to take care of business. I mean, storyline business. But, I mean, I guess this could work. But I don't see The Undertaker losing, because we don't want The Undertaker to lose. I don't want The Undertaker to lose. So, or maybe Shane could win, and he goes to The Undertaker and says, "Hey, you are free to compete at WrestleMania again. My dad made that decision, but now I'm in control of Monday Night Raw. I can control what you do." That could happen. So yeah. So Shane McMahon against The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. I am gonna go for The Undertaker. I mean, it just makes sense. Come on. I can't. Even if The Undertaker against Brock Lesnar, when The Undertaker lost the streak, even though I still think The Undertaker should not have lost that match. But The Undertaker, when I thought about that, I have always to go for The Undertaker. On the streak matches, I have to go for The Undertaker. But this is no longer the streak. This is just The Undertaker's match. It's no longer the streak. It's just the legendary match that The Undertaker has. But yeah, I'm gonna go for The Undertaker on this match. So let's move on to the main event. And I don't know what I'm gonna say to this main event. This main event for me is kind of like wait. So our main event is the WWE World Heavyweight Championship on the line. We have Triple H, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Triple H, defending against Roman Reigns. First of all, Roman Reigns never got his rematch for the title. He lost the title at the Royal Rumble. He never got the rematch. Yay! Go to Fastlane to go for a #1 contendership. Never gets his rematch. Never. Second of all, making Roman Reigns John Cena 2.0, it's not working. Roman Reigns just gets booed out of the building. And if this is the main event, if Shane and The Undertaker is not the main event, because I was actually thinking of switching them around, but then Michael Cole and JBL said the main event's going to be Triple H versus Roman Reigns. But this is kind of like, what is happening? Because Triple H is almost going through this match as the babyface. Roman Reigns is getting booed out of the building because of how he's been booked. Not because he's not bad on the ring. I mean, last Monday night on Raw, Triple H and Roman Reigns went at it, went on a fight, one-on-one, and then some of the superstars came in and tried to stop them. And then Roman Reigns goes to the ropes and dives into Triple H and all of the other superstars. And the crowd cheered that moment. But what happened after? You still suck. You still suck. You still suck. Like, I like Roman, but I don't like what's happening. It's not the fans' fault. It's WWE's fault. Why did Roman Reigns get cheered when he won the title against Sheamus? Why did Roman Reigns get cheered when he beat the hell out of Triple H and the League of Nations on TLC? Why did Roman Reigns was cheered when he was in the Shield? Roman Reigns is not a bad wrestler. Roman Reigns is not a bad wrestler. He's been booked like John Cena, and people don't like John Cena because he buries superstars and all that stuff and all that. But I like John Cena. I like John Cena. I am an 18-year-old that likes John Cena. Yes. I mean, I still see John Cena as the man from before. The man that faced Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 23. And that's probably why I still like John Cena. Because I don't like John Cena like to be this Superman. And Cena should lose clean more often. But we're talking about Reigns. We're talking about Reigns and Triple H. Triple H is... I mean, I can tell you right now, Roman Reigns was not... I mean, maybe he could. But if John Cena, if Seth Rollins, if Randy Orton, if Cesaro, Tyson Kidd... I mean, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd are not in the title picture. But either way, Cesaro, Tyson Kidd, Daniel Bryan, for good. Daniel Bryan's retired. And if Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, John Cena, those special... And Sting. Especially those four. If they were not injured, Roman Reigns would never be in the spot. I mean, rumors about a triple threat match between Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion at this WrestleMania were around. But I don't know. But I can't see Roman losing. It's like The Undertaker. I can't see Roman losing. And apparently there's some people going into this match and saying that The Rock is going to come out and cost Roman Reigns the match. Like, you don't want Roman to be John Cena 2.0, but you want The Rock to come out and get the exact same scene as WrestleMania 27. What is happening? And apparently The Rock is having a role at WrestleMania, but nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows what he has been booked for. We have to wait. I mean, the plans at WrestleMania, since last year's WrestleMania to this year, the plans were Triple H versus The Rock. Triple H versus The Rock was a plan. That was a plan. Everybody looked at the match and we saw it. That's a plan. Triple H versus The Rock. They are scheduling that. But then Seth Rollins got injured. Randy Orton got injured. John Cena got injured. Sting got injured. Jesus Christ. And I mean, yes, I'm gonna go in this match, this match for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I'm gonna go for Roman Reigns. I'm gonna go for Roman. I'm sorry, you can hate me, but I'm gonna go for Roman. Because Roman, I mean, I think they're kind of going for this. They're gonna go for the 3 Shield WrestleManias. The 3 Shield WrestleManias, and kind of get my point. Last year was Seth Rollins. This year's Roman Reigns. Next year's Dean Ambrose. Makes all the sense in the world. But they could turn Roman Reigns heel at some point, but he's already the heel in this rivalry. He gets booed out of the building every single time. Like last year at WrestleMania 31 on the main event, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. He was booed, but he was not booed because first of all, it was against Lesnar, and that was a great match. They were tearing each other apart. And Roman and people were thinking, okay, so they have to make Brock win because Roman is not going to beat Brock. The man that beat the streak last year is not going to lose to Roman this year. And then Seth Rollins came out and everybody was like, okay, thank you. Because that was a good booking. Now, yeah, I don't have much more to talk about what's going to happen in the future. I mean, Roman's going to win. I can't see Roman losing, to be honest. I can't see Roman losing. And Roman wins. Dean Ambrose gets back in the title picture after beating Brock Lesnar. So, and then you have Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns, and somebody has to turn heel. WWE, you had Fastlane, you had Survivor Series. You have to turn one of them heel. You have to turn either Dean or Roman heel. And Dean is the top babyface on the company. Dean is the top babyface right now because there's no John Cena. Seth Rollins, when he comes back, WWE is probably going to try to make him a heel, but they can't. He's going to be cheered like Sasha. He's going to be cheered as hell. He's going to get a monster pop when he comes back, and they have to turn him face. They just have to turn him babyface. Yeah, so they just have to think of the top heel of the company. And, I mean, Triple H is doing the job, but he's not going to do the job until, like, SummerSlam. He's not going to do the job until next WrestleMania. You have to make somebody else a top heel. And right now, you don't have anybody. Yeah, that's my point. So, for this title match, I'm going to go Triple H versus Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I am going to go for Roman Reigns. So, that is going to be it for our WrestleMania preview. And god damn it, almost an hour of talking. I mean, we're 11 matches. 11 matches in 1 hour. That is kind of wild. Kind of wild. So, I am gonna end this WWE WrestleMania 32 preview right here. We should be back on on either Monday or Tuesday for WrestleMania, for the WrestleMania review, to see what's gonna happen. And I'm still excited for WrestleMania. It's not the most hyped WrestleMania that I've been for. It's not. It's not. Probably the most hyped WrestleMania that I've been for. Either 28 or 26, 20, 24, 23. One of them, that was the top hype that I had for WrestleMania. This year is kind of like, okay, yay, it's WrestleMania. WrestleMania's hype. Let's see what's gonna happen. Sports entertainment spectacular. Let's see. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. Hopefully they do a good pay-per-view, because this is the best thing. This is like the Super Bowl of sports entertainment. You have to make this thing a big show. So yeah, I'm gonna end this WWE WrestleMania 32 preview right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel as well, because I really appreciate if you guys do that. I will see you all in the next time.